I really wish somebody told me about these apps when I bought my iPad.
Let's go.
So hi guys, Anahita this side. I'm a final year MBBS student at Lady Harding Medical College, New Delhi, and this video is basically about all the apps that you need on your iPad. And I think this would be especially useful for all the first year students over here, right? So I have been using my iPad for about 3 years now. So it is basically iPad Air 4 256 GB, which I bought for 67,000 at that time. Now many of the students had iPad Pro 2, but according to me it was too big of a screen to use everywhere. मतलब postings में भी निकालना पड़ जाता है iPad and a lot of other places. So I felt like mine 10.9 inch one was way more comfortable and I was really happy with it. So if you want to buy, I would suggest iPad Air is a great option. It's affordable and it's very useful, right? But if you want to play games, like actual gaming or actual editing, high level editing, instead of MacBook, you want to do it on the iPad. So maybe I would suggest go for iPad Pro. All right. Okay. Now we'll start with the first category of our apps, which is productivity, the most important one. तो इसमें सबसे पहले आई थिंक विच एवरीबडी वॉन्ट्स टू नो इज़ द नोट टेकिंग एप्स. So I personally have been using GoodNotes. Now my version is the GoodNotes 5.1. उसका one time subscription costed me around 800 rupees back 2 years back. But right now I think there's GoodNotes 6, which is for around 3,000, which is a little bit expensive, but according to me, still GoodNotes is a really good app. I used it to create all of my notes. Basically, सारी profs की पढ़ाई was done in GoodNotes. You can highlight, you can add pictures, you can make your daily planners on it, and you can do thumbnail editing on it. You can do everything on GoodNotes. You can import as many files as you want to. You can import as many books. You can underline and highlight them. And I think that is one of the best features. And make your own notes too, right? You can write a lot of things and it is a very user-friendly interface according to me. But still, this is the one app that I would suggest. But if you want to go for something else, some other options might be, first of all, Apple Notes. You can use it in the beginning and you can try it out. You can also write a lot of things on there and add images too. So it is a good app for the starting. Later on, if you want to take notes, then maybe you can use Notability or Cola Notes. These are two apps which have very good reviews, so you can try them out in the start. Now, the second app that I use a lot is Flip Clock. It's basically a timer, a Pomodoro, and a clock app at the same time. So whenever I sit for my study sessions, I put it on, I put the Pomodoro timer on, and it's basically a clock flipping with each and every minute, so it reminds you not to waste time. This, according to me, is a very good app. It's free, you can download it and use it, and just have it open on your screen and then study along with it. But some other apps that people use too are Forest, which I think has become paid now. So a replacement to that is Study Bunny, which is also a really good app. You can use Flow, which is also a productivity app. It's really nice. So these are the two other apps that you can opt for, but according to me, go with Flip Clock. Now, next, one more thing that medical students would really appreciate is having a anatomy app, because it's really hard to understand कि कैसे कहाँ structures हैं. So for that, there are a lot of paid apps. For example, C Anatomy is a app which is paid. I don't think you need to go for that. If you really have a lot of interest, maybe. But other than that, you can use 3D Human. Now that is free on iOS, so that is one app you can use, or you can use website. For example, there's Teach Me Anatomy website, which is really nice. So if you want to visualize all the structures of anatomy in first year, this would be a really nice website or app for you. One more app which I have seen a lot of people use is Anki. It's basically used to create flashcards and decks and then revise them with time so that you remember more. If that's something you want to try, you can download that too. I never used it, so I can't give an honest opinion, but it's a really nice app. I've heard really good reviews about it. Now moving on, we'll come on to the coaching study apps. Now I basically use DAMS, so that's my primary app, but I have also used Marrow for quite some time, even Prep, because all of these apps, when you download them, they offer you a free trial period. So you can use them for a while and then understand which videos you like better, which app has a better user interface, and better videos and teachers. But I personally use DAMS, so that is what is there on my iPad. The last and the most important app, according to me, is Telegram. Now, on Telegram, you can download all kinds of medical material. All of my medical books have been downloaded from Telegram. I download them and then import them onto GoodNotes, where I highlight them. So, according to me, Telegram is one app you should definitely have. There are a lot of groups on Telegram where you can download all of your medical books. You can download many of your medical lectures. They are pirated, but yes, you can download all of the medical videos of a lot of coaching apps. For example, Marrow is called Sparrow on Telegram, and that's how you access those videos. You can even use it to access videos of Dr. Najib, Osmosis, Pethoma, Sketchy. Everything is available on Telegram, and you can even download free movies from there. So yeah, and you can transfer a lot of files on Telegram, like about 100 photos. जैसे WhatsApp पे 30 होती है, Telegram पे 100 जाती हैं with a really good quality, and a lot of document sharing is way easier on Telegram. So that is one app you definitely need to have. And other than Telegram, I have ChatGPT on my iPad, which I use sometimes, even in medical college, when a teacher says some terms which I am not able to understand. I write it on my ChatGPT, and it gives me a really nice answer, a really nice and detailed one. So ChatGPT can be used for a lot of things. I don't think I need to explain that. So that is one app you can have in your iPad. Now, moving on to the editing apps. Now, basically for editing, I use my iPhone, and in that I have an app called VN, which is a really nice app. So I don't use my iPad much for editing, but I do use it to make thumbnails at times. So Canva is the app that I use. Now, Canva has amazing templates. I use it to create thumbnails all the time. Also, I use it to create slides or presentations for college a few times, because you can edit, you can add a lot of nice elements and very pretty pictures. So that is one app which you can have on your iPad. I've even heard that you can earn from Canva if you make templates and give it to them and then sell them, but that is an area I haven't explored yet. So if somebody wants to try that out. So I do not have any social media apps on my iPad. Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, none of these are there on my iPad, because if they were there, I would have used it way more. So yeah, those are just there on my phone. But some other apps which I have on my iPad are Netflix and obviously Prime. These are the two apps that I really use, and I watch all kind of movies on my iPad because it has a really nice screen. The last movie that I watched was I Want to Talk by Abhishek Bachchan, and I think it's his best movie. It's an amazing movie if you want to watch that. It's lovely. It shows grief. It's really emotional, but according to me, it was really nice. Now, Fable is one more app that I have on my iPad. Fable is an app where you can join groups and learn about new book suggestions. And if you're reading a book currently, by Colleen Hoover or by anybody, you can join that group and then share your reviews about it and talk to people about it. So I think to generate interest in novel reading, Fable is a good app. Now let's come on to the games. So I have Subway Surfers, which I think everybody has, and Carom. I don't know, I've never played it, I just have it. But one app that I really use is Stickman Party. So it's a app where there are a lot of games you can play with your friends. It's a multiplayer app, and I think you should download that and see for yourself because it's really nice. And Pinterest, obviously. As soon as I open my iPad, the wallpaper that you see is from Pinterest. Now, you can download all kinds of pretty wallpapers, med school wallpapers. I think it really makes you want to study when you look at a nice, pretty wallpaper from Pinterest. And you can search for outfit ideas, cooking ideas, recipes, everything on Pinterest. So it's a nice app to have, I think. That was mostly all the apps that I had. So tell me about your favorite one in the comment section down below, and if you want me to make a separate detailed video about note taking apps and how I made my notes for the past 3 years, I would be really happy to do that. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and meet you in the next one. Bye.